anonymous
All right,
person.
we're recording. Let's just get rid of that bit.
I am I'm an anonymous person.
Mana.
All right, who's going to do the intros?
Anonymous.
All right. We are the Red Hibiscus creative team.
Hello, welcome to... That's right. Oh, listen to you. You've got a very professional manner. This is very impressive. So what is this about? The three of us are working together to create the Red Hibiscus audio drama. It is going to be very funny. And we know that because we have been going through the scripts bit by bit and laughing our faces off. So if we think it's funny, we hope you think it's funny as well. You might see our names here. What is that all about? So the three of us are playing the main characters. They are Karen Kunter, played by Calley Bliss, Jessica Le Cougar, played by Tamara Linke, and Claudette Picklesfoot, played by me.
Can I just say,
Cecelia Ramsdale.
We also wave, Cecelia. We're all waving.
Cecelia, I think you need Picklesfoot needs to be one word.
It needs to be hyphenated. Pickles foot.
Oh yeah, hyphenated. Because your mum was Pickles and your dad was Foot. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
What
right.
was it?
That's where Picklesfoot comes from. Yeah.
Yeah, the line
now,
my dad
how do we come up with these names? Well, you will have to listen to the podcast to find out. But actually, they are relevant, aren't they, to the characters?
They absolutely are. They are.
So we're gonna start today with just how we met, right? Today is just a short and sweet one. Like eventually we'll get to where this is gonna be BTS of Red Hibiscus and like how we wrote it and came up with these characters and which parts of it came from real life. Some things we'll give away and some things we won't for posterity. But how did we meet, ladies? Who wants to tell the tale?
Well, I remember vividly, which is unusual because I don't remember anything. But I remember seeing Cecelia for the first time, coming out in her, and I was outside getting a breath of fresh air, which was freezing at the Los Angeles.
It was cold, wasn't it? The Marriott in LA near the airport.
Yeah, good memory for that's voiceover conference. In what year was it, guys? 2020.
2024, December 2024.
2024,
correct. Yeah. And
just testing us,
outside having a break, and then this person trots out and was on the phone it was you, Cecelia, and you had these dungarees or overalls on, like very cute.
I'm wearing them today. Look.
Oh my God, I thought you were flashing us your bra. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm wearing the dungarees.
And then my second thought was, she's wearing a denim bra. That must be uncomfortable. But
well, why not?
You were wearing this cute little outfit.
Denim bra.
You had literally come from the plane, like straight from the airport to the conference. And you were on the phone and there was no one else outside. And I just hear this Aussie like, yeah, I just landed and I'm here. And there's heaps of people. And then I'm like, I bet you that is this Cecelia Ramsdale that I've heard was going to be at this conference. And then I was like, I'll wait and see. I was just watching.
Oh, be cool.
I was being cool. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like her. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, what if
but that's
like this person?
True, because there's this pressure, right? Especially when you're overseas, because I knew you were going to be there too, because there was like 3 or 4 Australians in this whole conference. Yeah. And it's a pretty small voiceover community. So, I was told by Simon Kennedy, who was also there, he was like, oh, you have to meet Tamara. She's from Adelaide. And I was like, oh, what if I don't like her?
Well, what if I don't want to meet
awkward her? Yeah, but that awkward thing where you're like, we have to stick together because we're Aussies, but I don't really like her. But no, that was not the case. And I wanted to show you know.
Huh?
Because look at this photo, right? That is the macaroni and cheese that was on offer at the buffet. Now, I bring that up because when it was lunchtime, I saw you and I was like, okay, I'm a bit jet lagged. I'm going to eat this iridescent yellow macaroni and cheese because when in the USA, why not? And I was like, I'm going to bite the bullet. And I went over to you and I was like, hi, you Tamara, blah, blah, blah. We sat down and Calley was at the table.
Yeah, well,
at the table.
it was no, but before lunch. Well, that's where I met Cecelia, was at the table at lunch. But Tamara, I met you and Janice when we were sitting in the main room.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember what the presentation was. Do you remember who it was?
Wasn't listening, but I was sitting there twerking, just like in class. And I remember what you were wearing, this blazer, this silky bluish or white. It's like had a pattern on it.
I remember you saying
and you were in front, and we were joking. I reckon Cecelia was there too. I just remember us joking about something and you turning around going, what? Like, hi, what? Like, what are you guys talking about? And I always, with any new people, clearly, I'm always like, why is she talking to us? Who's this woman? And then that's all, the rest is history. That's all.
Well, I was being very strategic because I have this tendency in like, I don't try to do it, but if you're skeptical of people, I go into new environments and I'm always like, people tell me that they think I'm like really like a leader or like an executive or something. Like I must have like an air of like, I know everybody in the room.
Callie,
I think you just talk to people.
You hold.
Also, you do have a flame coming out of your head at the moment, Callie, which I kind of love.
What? That's my
What is that? Why is it crooked
like
on the wall?
Like a Zoom cartoon thing. Because I have all of my, this is like the treatment that I have at my mix bay. So those are all sound, but I did them artistically because I'm a woman and I don't believe in things looking ugly.
Oh, I've always
and now you've got like a flame coming out of your head.
I thought they were all giant coins for the longest time. Like you've just blown up giant coins and put them on your wall.
They're wooden, they're like wooden circles that I've put gold leaf on because I'm
ridiculous. I thought they were CDs, old school 90s style. Hey, I just want to say Janice means nothing to me. I love that you can have these vivid memories of something and the people that are involved and then like totally miss some people altogether. So
well, I don't think you ever talked to, because Tamara, you and Janice were talking there where I was meeting.
You were besties.
Yeah, she was the first person I met.
Yeah, you guys were super, like you guys clicked. And then when I sat down at the table, and Cecelia, you were across the table, and I remember this because I sat down next to Janice and she and I bonded for lunch. And we bonded hard over like being cat owners and like making our way into voiceover from whatever. But she was going off to like some
hardcore pussy bonding. Love that.
I loved Callie was so serious. We bonded hard over cat. Like so serious.
Well, yeah, but like we did. I remember having this like very like kind of insular, intense conversation with her, and then I found out that she was leaving right after lunch to go like have a weekend with her girlfriend, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sad I don't get to." So then I'm like, "Okay,
did you
stop? Now it makes sense.
Did you go? I'm not going to talk to you. Anymore. You're not going to be here for long."
No, I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh, now I want to have like as much conversation with you as possible so that I, like soak up the time and like, I really like you and I want to make that connection. And then she left. And so then I was like, okay, now I need to like meet the rest of the table. And that's
now I need to hardcore lock in with the rest of the table.
And Cecelia, you sat down with your plate of mac and cheese and you were very confident. You were like, oh, hi everyone. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm the Aussie at the table at the moment.
You now know that Tamara is like the bitchy rest face, judgy wudgy one.
And then I'm always resting like judgy, don't like the person. I'm not gonna like them. And then within 5 minutes, oh, I really like them.
Big shock.
You say that now.
No, I
were ready. But it's funny you say that though, because I reckon the weird thing about artists, and I've always found this as a voice actor, although not so much these days, and maybe it's because a bit of a shift in the community, like looking at it as more of a like community thing, like we're part of something bigger than just us in our studio, or it's just getting older and just not giving too much of a shit. But that looking at people and going, are you my competition? Do I want to be friends with you? Are you trying to get something from me? What can I get from you? Like that. And at that conference, I found there was a bit of that where you try and have a chat with someone and they'd be like assessing pretty quickly whether it was worth spending time investing in this relationship. So, I think we did well to overcome that step apart from anything else.
Yeah.
But I am going to say, so fast forward, we met at lunch over the mac and cheese, and then I arrived on the Thursday morning, straight off the plane, as you say, and I was like, thought I would just be by myself. So I had tried to kind of come up with a bit of a strategy as what to do, because I was like, well, I don't want to be in LA and just hang out at the airport.
No.
So I looked at the map and I went, oh, Marina Del Rey is not that far away. Maybe I could just catch an Uber there and go and, sit by the water and have a cocktail and a taco or whatever. And I think then I mentioned to one of you guys, I'm like, do you want to go out for dinner? And then all of a sudden we ended up with this like gang of voice actors and we were like then in cars and Ubers, and we're heading to
like, how did we even
went
get
out
to the restaurant? It wasn't super close. It was like a 20-minute cab ride. Like, how did we even choose this restaurant? I don't remember.
Someone did. And then
we chose the area, and then I think Simon was like, well, we're in California, so why don't we go Mexican? And we went, yeah.
Okay.
And so
wasn't it near Malibu or something? Was it Malibu?
I don't know. No, Marina Del Rey. It was Venice Beach. Yeah.
Oh.
Was it Venice Beach? No.
It was Venice Beach, yeah.
It was Venice Beach.
Right on the edge.
I don't even remember the name of the restaurant. I'd have to look at my credit card statement.
Funniest time anyway. It's a whole group of voice actors trying to outdo each other with loud volume control, doing voices.
It was really, there was a lot of loud chatter.
It was intense.
What about the waitress when everybody was like putting on accents, and then there was like a variety of accents anyway? And then I was just like, I just feel sorry for you because there's a bunch of weirdos have just wandered into your restaurant and are going to make life difficult. But anyway,
yeah.
So then after dinner, like when do you guys feel like it became clear that like the three of us had like a thing?
Oh, that's a good point.
I remember for me.
Do you?
Go on.
I remember it was the next morning because Tamara, you were staying in
the next morning.
I rolled over and I was like, girls,
you're still here.
I guess we were a throuple now.
No, I remember that Tamara was staying in the main hotel at the main
fancy. You're like fancy.
It's because I was scared. It's why I was staying there, because I was scared of staying somewhere else and then having to get there and like not getting there.
And then Cece and I were next door at like, I don't remember what it was.
In the cheap seats, yeah.
We stayed at a cheaper hotel.
Yeah.
And so it was like, we agreed. We got done with dinner and we had a great time at dinner, and we agreed that like we'll catch up tomorrow. Like we had talked about some of the sessions that we wanted to go to. Sorry, my child is crying. Fur child. And then I walked up to where the like buffet was, the breakfast buffet, which was actually down. Remember, it was in that weird concrete atrium, and we all happened to show up at the same time. And then we just like sat outside over like you guys had maybe just finished eating and like you had a coffee and I was just coming, but like we just naturally all sat. And it's one of those things where like, okay, we've spent all night together the night before, then you're still assessing like, are these people sick of me? Do we still want to hang out?
Are we actual friends, or are we like weird conference buddies that are never going to speak to each other again?
Right. Was that just like a fluke night, and now it's like it seems clingy to like keep hanging out with the same
No, so you got to play it cool, like, hey guys, hi.
Yeah.
But like we all just sat down and had a coffee and ended up sitting for like another 20 minutes chatting, and then we were like naturally I was like, oh, these girls are my people. I like them a lot.
But I think what hit the nail on the head was when we went to the beach, because Calley had not been.
Oh, I was going to say,
that was at the end.
You got us, Calley, because you were like, I'm going to rent a car and go for a drive to the beach tomorrow night. Do you want to come?
With my uncle after the conference, so I had to get a car. And then I asked you guys, I'm like, well, I'm going to have this vehicle, and my uncle doesn't care when I show up.
And Simon.
Do we want to go? Yeah. Do we want to go?
Yeah. And Simon. Yeah.
And go to dinner. Yeah.
And we were like, oh my God, yes, because we are not driving on the wrong side of the road. No way.
We're coming.
I still think now, having spent a whole other sojourn with Tamara in LA, I'm still in awe of how little you guys panicked about that, because the 2 times I've been to Ireland, where they drive on the other side of the road, I'm like constantly like, like I can't.
Oh no, I was secretly dying on the inside, Callie, when you were driving. Trust me. Every time we took a you turn right or whatever, I was like, ah! Like, yeah.
Terrifying.
Trying to put your foot on the brake that isn't there.
I was trying to drive it with my bumhole because you squeeze your bumhole so tight. You assume that's gonna help.
Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Are you saying that it for you it didn't gel until we went to the beach until the last night? Is that when it was like?
No, I was just
remembered
it. No, I can't remember when. I actually don't remember.
No,
it gelled. It's almost become just a whole big blur of
became
drunk on friendship.
Drunk on friendship. And then we found a mural that said California, and we took hilarious selfies in front of it. And I think that was the moment that we truly bonded. Okay. However, I think the funny thing about us meeting was that it just existed in this strange bubble of time where there was no distractions of regular life. We were kind of in this weird conference zone. And then, when you got the car, and then we were like, okay, well, we're at the airport. So we picked the car up from the airport, and then we ended up in a car park somewhere. And then we all, there was 4 of us walking, trying to figure out where to pick up this car from. And then we were in this Chevy or something, this huge American sedan.
Chevy Malibu.
Oh, was it blue?
It was crazy. Was it maroon? And then we're like, all right, now where are we going?
300? Chrysler. I don't know. I remember thinking it was a very pimp car. Do you remember that?
You were very excited. Yeah.
I'm like this white cracker woman driving this.
Around LA.
Tinted windows, big old rims. I was like, oh my God, I do not belong in this vehicle.
Yeah.
With a bunch of Aussies going, oh my God, driving on this nice road.
I think so going back to the beach, I think the part that Tamara was alluding to, which got written in to the audio drama, which everyone will see, is what?
Oh, yes. Such a good point. Yeah.
What? Fill in the blank for our audience.
What? What's the blank?
Which bit?
What?
The industrial stacks.
Oh.
Yeah, I live in the tundra. I live in Minnesota, literally almost as far away from an ocean as you can get. There is a city, I don't remember what it is, but they have a giant pin, and it's outside a diner, and it shows it's their claim to fame is this is as far away from an ocean as you can get.
Wow, that's sad.
Which is why I was like, I want to see.
Yeah, you need to get your feet in the water. Yeah,
that's all Callie wanted to do. She was like, I don't care. It was pitch black at night, and I reckon we drove right past Manhattan Beach, which would have been lovely. No, we kept going for some reason, and we're like, maybe you
to the next one.
And it was just this middle of nowhere car park with this backdrop of industrial stacks. It looked hideous. There were 2 14-year-olds doing a drug deal.
In the car park?
In the car park.
It already driven so far, and I didn't know where else to go.
And we were like, okay, pull over here, Callie.
Yeah, we'll go to this beach with the dystopian backdrop.
It
makes sense.
Hideous. It looks like Terminator or something. So we get out, and then we're laughing already so hard. And Callie runs like I've never seen, like a 4-year-old to the ocean, and we're killing ourselves laughing because we're from Australia, so this is not so crazy.
Yeah, and Tamara you live what, a block?
You can see the ocean from your house.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we're Aussies, and it was just like that kind of crying where you're like tearing up, like it was ridiculous. Yeah. And then Miss Callie, no, you couldn't. Tell us what you did when you got to the ocean.
Well, not to mention the fact that it was a 200-meter run from the edge of the sand to the water. It was miles away.
Why are their beaches so long? The depth.
I don't know. California beaches are like that.
Because it's so
my cat is about to attack me. Just FYI.
When it's nice out, then I think it fills up.
True. Guys, put your pussies away for 5 seconds, would you?
Yeah, I know. Mine is angry. Oh my God.
I mean, you've been known to have an angry pussy, we know.
I know.
You've got an angry pussy. Callie's got a needy pussy, and mine's just
Go on. Everyone's watching you in your crazy face.
And we love
the world. The world is watching you.
About human anatomy on this show. That's fun.
Very good.
So all of this crazy shenanigans led to us going, that was a really fun, hilarious time. Let's keep in touch. And so we did. And then we were like, how do we channel this hilarity into something
we started
bigger?
We've been texting on WhatsApp because you guys were, there, and it was like an easy tool. So like we already had the WhatsApp thread, which we named. I think we named our thread at the conference. I actually remember after doing the dubbing session, for some reason, I remember naming it.
Charlie's Angels or something, was it?
No, do you? Oh, it's
Hips don't lie.
It's like it's what we still have it labeled
we still
as.
have
You probably don't even notice it anymore.
Yes, and why did we call it that? Because of Shakira, clearly.
Because when we were in the cab that first night, that actually, as I say that, like breakfast was when I was like, okay, cool, they're in as much as I am. But I was in. We were in the cab on the way back from dinner, and Shakira came on, and all of us started singing at the top of our lungs. We were like, tonight I want to hit so much. And it was like, there's no holding back. There was no like propriety, like I'm singing.
No,
it was just like the claws are out. It was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I also love though that there was a few other people at that dinner, and they clearly were not as crazy as us, and therefore we're like, we're just going to back away from you three.
Yeah, gently. True, Cecelia. They were backing away from us. It's not like we were backing away from them.
No. Anyway, that's pretty funny, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And
here we are. Yeah, so that's the meeting story.
A lot of things that happened, but we had to say goodbye to Calley, and then Tamara and I moved on to the next phase, but we won't talk about that right now. But
wait a minute, what did you guys move on to?
We moved on to awards. The second part.
You're right. Yeah.
The second part was the awards.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But remember, we got to have breakfast after the awards. And it was after Tamara met Kristen Bell.
At Clark's Diner. Cecelia met Kristen Bell. Diner. And I stood near the croissants, very scared. I stood up at the Clark Diner, like where the croissants were, and Cecilia's like, "Hi, Kristen Bell, my name's Celia, chat. And I'm there, starstruck, just looking ahead, like an idiot, like so dumb. And then,
don't worry, she was very good humoured because I had just walked up Griffith Park to the observatory, not realizing how far it was and how hot it was going to be, with no hat and no water, and looked like a beetroot. So, she was accosted by this crazy Australian woman who looked like a beetroot, and she was very good humoured.
Yeah, she was fine.
Which, for you Americans, if you can't understand the accent, that's a beetroot.
Oh, fine.
I'm just clarifying. You guys are
going to
clarify crazy shit.
No, I do love that. As Australians, we are so accustomed to American accents because our culture is so heavily influenced by American, TV, films, music, everything. So we can understand everything you say, but the opposite is not true, and you are correct. It's quite funny.
Delightful phrases from you too, like going on like a pork chop.
Yeah.
Oh,
carrying on like a pork chop.
Carrying on like a pork chop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say eggplant now instead of aubergine?
I don't even say eggplant.
Who says aubergine then?
They're the English
and the British. Yeah.
Manges-tu aubergine?
What about
that's your other gang of friends that you're creating things with.
Oh,
yeah. Don't confuse us.
Wrong podcast tomorrow.
Yeah. So the right. So the Red Hibiscus audio drama is the thing that we have ended up landing on creating together. Working in 3 different time zones has actually been okay. But unbelievably, we've managed to make this work. Thankfully, we have Google Docs, and we can share things. So we have a virtual office. And we have regular meetings.
Our true tool of creation, First Plug, we're trying to create a partnership with them.
Marco
Polo.
Mm-hmm. Every day.
Yeah, we actually have.
So do you want to?
Yes, talk about that.
Talk about how that came about.
Well, I've used Marco Polo for, oh my gosh, 6-7 years probably. With my closest girlfriend lives in Illinois, and so that's the majority of how she and I communicate, because it's just hard to synchronize schedules all the time to have like a real chat. And what's lovely about it is you get to have these like asynchronous video chats, but they live in the cloud of the app, so it doesn't gum up your phone, which I just love that part. Anyway, so I think I was the one who turned you guys on to Marco Polo, right? Were either of you on it?
Yeah. No.
And we were chatting so much on WhatsApp. And remember at first we were doing those little 1-minute videos.
Yes. Maybe we should go back to that. It's a bit more succinct.
I know, it only gives you 30 seconds to say something like, "Hi guys, how you going?" And then it would cut off.
We've got 25 minutes to leave a short polo.
Yeah.
I'm the verbose one. But yeah, so that's how it's like. We were chatting so much on WhatsApp, and then we started leaving those video messages back and forth. Like all of it was just organic, that I was like, hey, do you guys want to get on Marco Polo? It's this great app, and then we can have like more conversation, because there was just so much. Like I would remember having to like scroll up. It was so much to cover. So yeah, then we moved over to Marco Polo, and it just took off. I mean, it was literally, we were every day.
So we have literally been on Marco Polo for a year and a half. Every day talk, and I'm not just saying every day like it's mostly every day. It's multiple times a day. A year and a half we talk to each other. Like this is how intense are, like, and as we say, codependent, this relationship.
Codependent. Yeah.
You're literally at least a half hour of my day every day. And when you think about there's only 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, it's a big chunk.
To know what percentage of my life you're taking up. Let's do some math.
And should anyone,
that's really going to make that flame in your head.
Fucking wow.
What?
If anyone gets a hold of those polos,
I know.
We're screwed.
Don't encourage them. Don't encourage. No.
That's right. So anyway, so I feel we know each other very, very well, which has helped us probably.
I don't know how to do this math. This just goes to show you how bad I am at math. If there's 24 hours in a day and we're doing a half hour, what do I do?
I don't know. You just don't worry about it and go, that's a lot.
Also, we only have 5
minutes.
It's
1:48 of the day, isn't it?
There you go. Oh, 2%. Duh, 2%. There we go. So yeah, you are 2% of my life.
I feel like that seems very small. Are you not counting the thinking time, or you're thinking about us, right?
You're also thinking, and also, what about the time you're asleep?
Dreaming about us.
Dreaming about you, yeah.
Yeah, you got to cut that bit out.
Like 4%.
Guys, we have 5 minutes left on the record, just so you know.
Oh,
all right. Well, let's wind it up.
I was like, this is probably long enough for people to get an intro.
All right. Well, no, I just wanted to say that our main driver of the narrative is Tamara. So congratulations, Tamara, on bringing a shape to the Red Hibiscus that is more than just a bunch of crazy ideas, funny one-liners, and inspiration from conversations here, there, and everywhere. And I think you've done an amazing job. Currently, we are going through the process of just reviewing every episode. We've got 10 episodes written. That's season 1. We are going to have a season 2 because we've got way too many ideas for these 3 hilarious girls.
So good.
To take into the second season. So the basic premise is that Claudette Picklesfoot, Jessica Lakuga, and Karen Kunta are friends from college. They haven't seen each other for years, and they are coming together at the Red Hibiscus, which is a resort in Hawaii, for a long overdue catch-up. Kind of a similar storyline to the season 3 of the White Lotus, but weirdly, we came up with that before we'd even seen that. So it's kind of interesting. Our characters are not like those characters, though.
No, much nicer.
And there's a bunch of a band of misfits that are on this island. The resort is a little bit shabby, not highbrow. There are some sinister things at play in the background. They are trying to assess whether each of them is the person that they thought they were, as in their friends. They're like, what's going on here? There are deaths and near deaths. There is drama. There is hilarity. It is really fun and
there
wonderful.
There is secret romances.
Romances.
What? Oh,
Speak
romancing,
with
romance. Yeah, yes, yes.
And there's cult involvement and even,
yeah.
you know,
Yes.
all sorts of weird and wonderful characters, Aussie characters, American characters. Jennifer Coolidge makes a reprise. And
It
all,
does.
you know, we've got a whole host of, I really think they're really good characters to sink your teeth into if you're a voice actor, especially, I think. So we got a lot.
Yeah, so we will be doing some casting. We've got some ideas for who we would like to play the characters that aren't us.
And I
And
think it's
we will
important
be
to note that we're a completely different aesthetic than the White Lotus, even though we like hold, next episode we'll talk about how did we even like come up with this concept in the first place, but it's a spoof. So all of the characters are really over the top and like stock and just super fun.
Absolutely.
Which is different from the way the White Lotus structure.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
But yes, hopefully you can get excited like we are excited, and we will bring you more as we move through it.
We will.
Subscribe, share, follow.
Yeah.
Oh, and how does the theme song go? That we'll have to go through a whole episode about putting together the theme song.
Oh yeah,
Calley.
Yeah,
very good.
And how I like started to put together just random crap ideas in Logic, and then sent it to a friend of mine who does like music scoring professionally, and then he sent it to like a Grammy nominated like film score, and I was like, oh my god, not ready to share with the world. What are you doing?
Yes, it is.
And then Beyonce wrote back and went, I love this.
Yeah.
And here we are.
He was like, will you guys open for my next tour?
Yeah, and we
That's
went.
right.
We said, send us contact to think about it.
Can you give us a little taster
to
take us out?
Want the first part? The first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. That sounds like a big.
I know it does, but I don't think we have any pregnancy in it, but you never know. All right.
Love
See you next time.
Love you, ladies.
Love you, lovers.
Love you, lovers. Bye.
Bye. We are the